Fantastic. We want to thank everybody for hopping on our Tuesday call. This is the first week of the month, and we will not be going over any element today, but we will be sharing stories, client success, non-scale victories, elements that you have applied into your life, habits that you've learned that you're continue working on. So, um, we'll just get right into it. Oh, again, I'm Shadon. Thank you guys for hopping on. This is the first part of our call. The second part of our call will be going into our coaching. So if you're not a coach, you can still feel free to stay on to find out what we do as coaches and learn more about it. That'll be the second part of our call. And that'll be handled by James. So we're going to get into it. Who would like to come off mute and share any non-scale victories, any elements that you've learned that you're working on, your progress? Who would like to be the first one, or do I got to pick? Okay, no hands up. Oh, I see somebody shaking their head. Let's go with Nelly. We're gonna go with you, Nelly.
Okay, I'm very happy, and a man, I lost 15 pounds, and I become a coach, and I already signed my first client. And I'm very excited because this program worked perfect, and I can't wait to tell more people, bring more people to the healthy habits. And thank you, and thank you, Ricky, for introducing me to this program.
Fantastic. Quick question, Nelly, before you go. Good job on becoming a coach, losing 15 pounds, and you want to share this with everybody. What element or what non-skill victory have you had that you would like to share?
I really don't get it.
So a non-scale victory is something that is not has anything to do with the scale. So if you were able to fit into a certain dress, fit in certain pants, or got smaller,
Oh, yes,
or
yes.
went up the stairs and wasn't tired, them are non-scale victories. So
Okay, yes, my energy is way much better. I feel in size 6 now. My husband is way amazed of the results, and he just like talking about this diet with a lot of people, because he said you had to go in this Nelly's diet. If you want to lose weight, you have to do it. And to see he talking about that, I feel happy. And yeah, size 6 now. I don't know, being size 6 like for 15 years. I'm very happy.
15 years in a size 6, and how long did that take you?
1 month.
1 month.
1 month.
Wow,
Yeah.
fantastic. So it sounds like your husband need to come coach along with you. He over there telling everybody about
I
it.
had to make him climb first, and then he can become a coach. Yes.
Right. There you go. There you go. Good job. Thank you, Nelly, for sharing. Let's see who else would like to come off, or do I still got to pick and choose? Do we got any volunteers? Okay, Claudia, go ahead.
Okay. I've lost 14 and a half pounds in 2 months. Not so much in the last month. The majority was in the first month, but my blood sugar is staying down. It's like always under 110 now, which was one of my purposes. I have lost weight. It's a good thing and it's a bad thing because I'm not at my bottom weight. So clothes are starting to hang off me, but I'm not going to go buy any new ones. And I was able to get into a pair of pants that I bought years ago when I called myself on another diet, and I never could put them on, but they just slipped right on up. So, and I had a little bagginess on the side. So I'm doing good. Hope to do better this month.
Fantastic. Yes. And remember, we get on this program, it's not always about the weight loss. You know, the key that you said was one main thing was your blood sugar staying and balancing out. And that's what this program helps us to do. A quick question. that we heard your non-scale victory. You know, your pants are getting baggy. I would say don't buy nothing now anyway, because you're going to keep on losing weight. But other than them two things, the blood pressure and the baggy clothes, is there an element that you have liked that you have got into your life book about?
No, not yet. Not yet. It's hard for me. Okay. I follow the diet, but it's because I have to tell myself I'm eating to live, not living to eat. So I have a few problems with that. The last week, though, part of my problem was I had a little procedure done, and they told me I could not eat anything green, like nothing. They told me I could eat potatoes and rice and winter vegetables, which is like butter squash and asparagus tips, but everything else on that lean and green I could not eat. So that kind of was causing me some problems, and I caught myself substituting, and I gained a couple of pounds. So that's why I said I was where I was at.
Uh,
But no, I stay on it. I don't know. I have to. I just stay on it, but I can't say anything that I can go woo woo other than my the fact my blood sugar is good, and it makes me stay on it. I've My blood sugar hasn't been good in a long time. No matter what I did, even losing weight, it wouldn't get good. So I'm okay with it so far.
Fantastic, fantastic. Hey, quick question: is this a diet? Who want to answer that? Who wants to answer that? Are we on a diet? Who wants to take that?
I
Go
know
ahead.
we're not. No.
Go ahead, Jackie. Jackie, are we on a diet? You're muted, Jackie.
You're referring to Tim and Jackie or the other Jackie?
Jack Young.
Okay, no, this is not a diet. This is a lifestyle.
Right.
So it's a way of learning to eat. Which, while I'm here, I'm gonna say I kind of went off a little bit. My kids are here, and we've been kind of eating. So so I kind of went off a little bit, but not. No, I didn't go very far off, but I did go off a little bit. So, but I'll get back going. I'm gonna get back to where I need to be.
Fantastic. Now that we have you, so when you say you went off a little bit, what do you mean? You stop eating every 2 to 3 hours, or what do you mean?
Too, that too, because I would get to doing things and then I forget, and so I didn't eat, or I ate the wrong thing. My daughter was here and she made macaroni and cheese, and I love macaroni and cheese, and I didn't eat a lot, but I did eat maybe a tablespoonful of macaroni and cheese, and I did drink some wine.
Okay.
Yeah, so I kind of went off a little bit.
That's the key here is you're not going off by eating macaroni and cheese or having some wine. These elements and these habits that we're creating is to help us make healthier choices. So, you love mac and cheese, right? So before, I'm pretty sure you used to eat a lot more. So this
Oh,
time,
yeah, definitely. Yeah,
so this time during this process, you learned that habit of portion control. So you didn't
right.
have as much. So
Um,
these are the habits that we want to implement into our livelihood that we learn and just use them throughout our lives. So just because you have wine or you have mac and cheese after, and remember, once we get to our goal, we can have them things. We're just doing it more of moderation and more of portion control at the same time. So you didn't do nothing wrong. It's just, the fact, only thing you said that you probably did wrong was just the eating every between the 2 to 3 hours. But other than that, there's nothing wrong with the wine or the mac and cheese or anything like that. But good job. Good job. Who else would like to come off mute and share any non-scale victories, any elements that they've added to their life? Oh, Carol. All right, Carol, come on.
I thought I might as well go and get it off before you shock me and call my name. So I have so many though. I was that was the other reason why I didn't want to talk because I thought I might go over. So I'm trying to say really quick. First of all, after we got back home because we wasn't able to weigh while we were in California, I got back on the scale and I'm now at 35 pounds down. I'm 24 inches. I went from a size 14, 16 to a 12. Today I went shopping. I don't think you can see my bags, but everything is so big that my husband told me when I got off the plane, he said, "Wow, you look rough." And that's not what you want to hear, because my clothes are falling off me. So yeah, so I had to get new stuff. If you could see me, I'm sitting like Indian style. I can used to do this when I was very young, where I could sit and my knees are flat down. I wasn't able to do that forever. I'm doing that now. What else can I tell you? There's just so much. Total change in the Carol that I used to be. If you see my before and after, it's like huge, huge change. This is the best thing that ever happened to me. The biggest, best thing, though, is to be a coach because getting these texts that I'm getting literally makes me cry to be able to know that I'm helping people and I just want to help more. My goodness, will they just come on? So, yeah, I'm a great coach. If anybody sees the video, call me. I'm here for you. Yeah, that's my thing. I'm done.
Fantastic. Thank you, Carol. Thank you. Yes. Holding yourself accountable, becoming coaching, and the text message that we do get, but from helping others, it just brings us to a whole nother joy than what we thought we were signing up for. So thank you, Carol. Shirley, you said you wanted to come off and share?
I just kind of wanted to make Jackie feel good. This weekend, we went to Pensacola, Florida for the weekend, and we were in a condo. From the garage to the house was 9 and 6. That's 15 steps. Then our room was another, I think, 8 and 7 steps, whatever that adds up to be. Anyway, Ann Menendez, and I tried to get her to come on, but she's the one that has to get up at 2 in the morning and go to work at 3. So I see she didn't make it. But she was so.
I'm here.
Oh, you are there. Ann, tell them about what happened.
You're doing such a good job. Go ahead.
No, come on. I'll finish. You tell them.
Oh, Lord. We did a lot of step walking. My daughter's house had more steps than us. 3 stories. Up and down steps. Going to the car, going to the garage, going to the beach. You had to walk. We got our exercise in for the whole week. And we didn't
About your legs and your feet.
Didn't hurt. My legs, ankles, always hurting. They don't hurt. I have to really think. Am I hurting? I'm supposed to hurt, but I'm not hurting. It's not hurting.
And do you remember how much you've lost so far?
15.
And that's 3 weeks? Is that 3 weeks?
I don't know. Yeah, I think so. 3. Yes.
Okay. Very good. And we did have a margarita or two. And
Or 2.
yeah, but we enjoyed ourselves and we had a great time. And like she said, no pain, and my blood pressure and everything is good. But we both committed today, back on track. We back on track, and we're there. We're there. So we're gonna keep on going.
Fantastic. Thank you for sharing, Shirley and Ann. And that's what it is. If we, veer off, get off track a little bit, it's so easy to hop back on and get back focused because we've seen what this program has done for us health wise. So good job. Okay, Tim or Jackie.
Hey, everybody.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Thank you guys so much for this community of other healthy habits and individuals trying to protect their health. So thank you for this platform, James and Shadon. But yeah, my I'm here mainly because of Shadon's father. I'm really close because of with Shadon's father, and we live out here in Georgia, and just seeing his successes with his health has changed my life because I immediately wanted to take action with what he was doing. So I've lost about my wife and I's last weigh-in is my wife and myself and my sister-in-law, my wife's older sister. We started about a month and 3 weeks ago. So our last weigh-in was almost 2 weeks ago because our next weigh-in is this Friday. So I weighed in at a total loss of 43 pounds in a month, in a week. So my next weigh-in is this Friday. So we're weighing every 2 weeks now. My wife lost about close to 15 pounds, and her sister's close to 25 pounds. And so we're still newbies. We're still excited. We still have that adrenaline rush to just see where the next goals are and the next hurdles that we cross. As far as non-scale victories, I know one of the main things I told Shadon's father, Homer, is I'm a very busy individual. I've ran a very profitable business here in Georgia for the past 10 years, and I'm also very busy with my worship. So I have little time to spend towards other activities. So going to the gym, even though I could do it, I used to be a collegiate athlete. Going to the gym was not an effective route for me anymore because of how busy my lifestyles became. But I was looking for something that would be efficient with my lifestyle, and that's why Optavia was a game changer for me. I could just learn how to eat, portion control, eat healthy, and to watch the weight fall off. And now I've started integrating exercise into my routine, but it's very, very light exercise, and it's just helping to tone things up. So just the time efficiency is my non-scale victories to see the performance of what Optavia is doing to my body without having to spend excess time in the gym. And the other non-scale victory is the second reason why I got into this business is because I want to help out so many of my family. On my mom's side, we have a lot of people who are 5'2", 5'3", and they're over 300 pounds. So I know once I've shown some of them the impact already on my health and my weight, and hopefully another one comes on board tomorrow with our health screen tomorrow with Shadon. So just keeping positive and just keeping going. We want to be serious about this for another 6 to 8 months. I have an aggressive goal of losing over 100, and then we'll see where it goes from there.
Fantastic. Thank you, Tim, for sharing, you and Jackie and your sister-in-law. That's fantastic. Keep it up. Good job. Thanks for sharing. Next, I'm just going to call on him. He probably didn't know that I was going to call on him, but his name is Mike, and he's been on for, I'm going to let him share. Go ahead, Mike. Come off mute and tell us where you at on your journey so far.
I was expecting that, Shadon. What's going on, my brother? How you doing?
I'm okay.
Cool. Man, it's been, I think, about 7 weeks right now. The first month was really good. I still lost quite a bit the second month, but it's like slowed down a little bit. But I'm down like 38 pounds so far. And I've seen like a lot of like family and friends have noticed it significantly. And man, I had like shorts and shirts that just looked like way too baggy now. Like the shorts were falling down, the shirts were just too big. So had to go clothing shopping this weekend. And then like I started integrating back a little bit of exercise into it. So I got a spin bike behind me, and I got some weights in the garage and stuff like that. So I haven't been going too crazy with it, but just adding in a little bit of working out here and there. But yeah, it's been going really good. I've been really happy with the progress so far. Like I said, like the last few weeks, I feel like the numbers on the scale have slowed down a little bit, but I've just been sticking with it no matter what. And it's funny because like this weekend we're hanging out with family, and like, man, they were having some pretty good food. They had some Chinese food and some pumpkin pie and stuff. And I was like, man, I'd really like to have some of that, but just not going to do it. And I was able to stick to it. And then the other victory I would say is like, I hate to see food go to waste sometimes. So like we went out to this place last night. It was a fish place, and I could tell right off the bat, like the serving was more than what I'm supposed to have. So I was like, I'm gonna cut it beforehand so that I know like what the excess is, more or less. And I did it. But then when I got to the end of like what I'd set aside that I was gonna eat, I was like, man, the rest of that looks really good. I don't want it to go to waste. But I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna wait 5 minutes, and if my stomach is still hungry, then I'll take it on. But that waiting 5 minutes, it made all the difference, because after 5 minutes, I was like, yeah, I'm good. So left it alone.
Fantastic. Good job. Good job. Way to go. That's another element of stop, challenge, and choose. Just that little pause right there and settling ourselves, even though our mind be like, man, I want it because it's tasting so good. But that moment that we pause gives us our time to adjust and be like, no, I'm really good. So good job, Mike. Keep it up. Keep it up. Okay, next up we have Michael. Come on, Michael. Tell us where you're at and how you doing.
All right, so I believe I'm day 6, so tomorrow should be a week if I'm not mistaken. And so it's been going well. The first few days were a little tough, getting used to the different schedule with eating and everything. And now I felt a lot better. I have more energy and stuff now. I get up decently early for work, so it's been helpful to kind of getting up and having more energy. And then also eating, one of the fuelings would help me, because usually I would kind of just wait a little while till later in the morning and then eat. And when I do that, I'm kind of like hungry by then. So then I'm like, the portion control isn't there. So now doing this has helped me to kind of, I guess, balance my health with that. And I'm able to eat better. And yeah, it's been nice to have the energy and stuff and get through the days. And yep.
Cool. Thanks for sharing. Is there anything else you would like to share?
That's it so far, and also the support system, of course, has helped with my coaches and everyone giving me the support. That's been really encouraging and helped me to kind of make sure I'm staying motivated.
Fantastic. Good job. Keep it up. Okay, Sharon, you can go ahead and take, since you're all on the same camera.
I'm Michael's mom. So I started it before Michael, and it's been about 7 weeks. And I'm not going off of like 1 pound, 2 pounds, or 5 pounds. I haven't told this to anybody, so this group should be very fortunate. I was like, in June, I was 220. And as of today, I'm 1 pound from being 200 even. So that's my milestone, is that I'm going by 5 pounds, 10 pounds, and I'm not getting on the scale every day. And my energy is up. Yes, my clothes are way much looser than they have been before. And actually, my desk drawer used to be full of snacks. And I even told Shadon when I very first started. And so now, what do I have in my drawer? I have Optavia in my drawer at work. So yeah, and even in the beginning, I didn't want to cook dinner for my family, because I'm like, oh no, I didn't want the temptation. Now I don't mind cooking dinner, lunch, breakfast, whatever, because I feel confident in what I'm doing. And especially if I feel energy, and I'm all good. And so at work, I would go and take walks around the block with my coworkers, and they would see me lagging back. And I would have to use my inhaler, didn't want them to see. Now I'm passing them up and not needing my inhaler. I'm having the energy to walk around that block.
Wow. She's lapping them now. She's lapping them. Good job. Excellent. Love it. Go ahead, Tim.
Yeah, something that Miss Sharon just said I want to add to. I think those are the two biggest things that's really helped me along this process. I don't know what Optavia did to the way they made the meals or those snacks, but two things I've noticed has happened. The cravings have went away, and for some reason I'm getting fuller quicker, It's like my stomach is shrinking. And then there was another point I wanted to make. It's literally re-engineering. Is re-engineering my taste buds in my mouth. And the reason why I say this is because I noticed like my cravings for like junk food has completely went away. That went away for after maybe the first 2 or 3 weeks. Now, don't get me wrong. Sometimes it's like I miss it and then I have to control myself. But for the most part, my cravings for healthy foods has increased. I've always been a big salad eater, big broccoli eater, but now I'm even enjoying those healthy foods even more.
Fantastic. Thanks for sharing, Tim. That's right. As we go, this Optavia changes and does wonders for everyone. Taste buds, mindset, it all works together with our trilogy: healthy body, healthy mind, healthy finances, and our habits and our life book that would go along with it. All right. Thank you guys for all sharing. No, okay. Well, Lanita, go ahead. Before I close, go ahead, Lanita.
I just wanted to add, I'm officially halfway to my first weight goal. I'm down 20 pounds and I just became a coach. I technically have my first 5 clients. Took me longer than a month, but that's awesome. My clothes now are starting to feel like extremely big, but I refuse to buy more clothes because that's what I used to do all the time. So I'm gonna wait till I get closer to my goal. But being halfway to my goal is just amazing because I plan to get down to 160 as my first goal, and just coming out of the 200s, being already 187. That is just mind blowing for me. Even though I didn't know that I was how like long it would take for me to lose the weight. But and just to add too, I had told James and tomorrow when I lose my first 20, I'm gonna eat a cookie. And the way that, he helped me to change my mindset in the sense of no, like why would you just eat a cookie? Like why don't you just go shopping? Why don't you reward yourself with something great? And so right now I'm rewarding myself with trying to gain more clients and becoming a coach. So that's amazing.
Fantastic. I love it. But ain't nothing wrong with eating cookies because we got cookies. They might be not unavailable at the moment, but we got cookies. You can get a brownie. But congratulations, good job. A way to change that mindset. And now that you became a coach, strive for another goal and helping other people to feel the same as you did. Is your hand still up, Lanita, or you're done?
I was done.
Okay, fantastic. All right, so now we want to say thank you guys for all sharing. We see all these non-scale victories, how the community, how we all are learning from each other as we go along this journey. We're seeing the elements, the life book that we have. Next week, we're going to go back into the life book and get into element number 26. That's the last element of the book. And then after that, we'll start back at number 1. So thank you guys for all joining. Now we're going to transition into our coaching call. If you want to stay on and you're not a coach, you are more than welcome to learn more about what coaching is and what we do. Now I'm going to transfer it over to James. Go ahead, James. Thank you, guys.
All right. Good afternoon, good evening for our friends on the East Coast. Wasn't that amazing, you guys? Wasn't that pretty awesome? Like that was awesome. I love it's the stories that do it for me. It's always the stories. And we are transitioning to our coaching call every week. As coaches, we come together and we huddle. Clients, you are more than welcome to stay on. We actually encourage you to stay on so that you can hear what we discuss, what we talk about, how we work on our skills and our mindset to help become a better coach, to help you, and also how we can help more people. So we encourage you to stay on as we transition into our coaching team huddle. But again, want to thank everybody for jumping on and for sharing. Really, really appreciate that. And as I was saying, it's the stories that do it for me. I know a little bit about my story. When I came into Optavia, I came into this because I saw what was possible financially. I saw a wonderful business opportunity. And to every successful business, there's two sides of a business. There's the transactional side and the transformational side. I personally came in for the transactional side because I just wanted my freedom. I wanted to work from home. I wanted to design my life around what's most important to me. But I very, very quickly fell in love with the transformational side. And that transformational side is what we just heard right now. It's the stories. It's the how people's lives are literally in a short amount of time are transforming. And so I'm grateful, and I appreciate everyone getting on and sharing their story. Flora was just telling me she had a lump in her throat as she was hearing these stories. And it's crazy because these are people's lives, guys. Like, people's lives are really transforming. And you know, when they have able to lose weight and have more energy and they're doing things for their family, it's impacting their kids and their grandkids and family, the way they show up in life. So it's amazing. It's amazing. So thank you guys all for sharing. Flora wanted to share something. Many of you guys probably haven't met her yet. So this is my better half.
Hello.
So this is Flora. So Flora had something prepared she wanted to share with you guys. And I'm just gonna let her take it away. Go ahead, Flora. What did you want to say?
Hi, everyone. I think prepare is an overstatement. I just got inspired from everyone's stories, but yeah, I had a bit of a shift the last couple of weeks. I don't know if anybody knows, but I'm a nurse practitioner by trade, my day job, and I work at an urgent care. We do see a lot of COVID patients. We see a lot of everything, kids to adults. But I've been a nurse practitioner for going on three years now, and I've always had a fear of sharing our program to my patients, even though I know that that's what they need. You know, they come in, they have high blood pressure, they have diabetes, they have, you know, all these other things. And I know, I've always known since we've been coaching, this is what they need. They need this program, you know, to reverse all that, to take away the medications. I mean, we're not making any medical claims, but we know what's possible. A lot of you are living it. So I had a shift the last couple weeks where, you know, the element of your emotion, of mastering your emotions, I really pointed out, why am I afraid to share this gift with my patients? Why am I afraid? I couldn't figure out why. I don't know if it was, I was afraid to get in trouble by my bosses, if, you know, afraid of rejection, whatever it was. I said, you know what, screw it. These people are coming in, 20-year-olds, 30-year-olds, kids that are obese, overweight. I'm trying to listen to their lungs and I can hear them breathing because they're so overweight and they're having a hard time breathing. These are kids. And I'm just, you know, it bothers me so much to see these people suffering, and I see their parents and they're the same way. And I just said, you know what, screw it. These people need to hear it. They need to know you need to do something about this. I was telling James the other day, I had a guy come in, he was 29, 30 years old. He was testing for COVID. He was really sick. And of course he was positive, but what concerned me was his blood pressure was like 170 over 110. And for those of you who kind of know the parameters, that's like, you're about to have a stroke. I don't know how you're sitting here talking to me. And this is how I told him. I said, I'm sick of this. I'm tired of this. I'm just going to tell them straight up what they need to hear. And this guy stayed there for like 20 minutes. We talked about the program. We talked about lifestyle. We pretty much had, you know, a health assessment in the room when I'm supposed to be spending less than 10 minutes with these patients. I said, you know what, they need to hear it. And I've been sharing it with whoever was willing to listen to me because they need it. And they might not be ready, but someday they might be, you know, even if it takes, unfortunately for a lot of people, it takes a health scare. It takes, you know, somebody to tell them, you know, you need to do something about, you know, your weight, your health, whatever it is. And I just said, screw it. So that's a shift that I've had. And I feel just so good about being able to share it and knowing that eventually, you know, someone might be ready and they'll make a change that is going to affect their whole family. And these are young people that, you know, maybe they don't have kids yet, maybe they have young kids. And the real pandemic out there is obesity and all these diseases that are not giving you a fighting chance when it comes to COVID. You know, COVID is just a new thing, but we're having an obesity epidemic and nobody is saying anything about it. And that's what I'm sick of. So I said, screw it. I'm sharing this with anybody willing to listen because I care about them and I want them to know this gift and have this gift. So that's the shift that I've had recently. That's all. That's it.
That's it. Training over, guys. We're done. We can log off now. Wow, that's amazing. Thanks, Flor, for sharing that.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Thanks for joining us on our call this evening. You guys, it's a treat. It's a treat to have her here. And you know what's really cool about that story she shared is the physician she works for. He owns 9 urgent cares in the Central Valley. Told her that he's ready to get started on program. So because she opened her mouth and told the physician about it, he's about to get started on program. One of the things he told me as a physician is that he doesn't feel reputable telling his clients and patients, to people to lose weight and get healthy if he himself is not at a healthy weight, and he's severely overweight and obese too. So it'd be really cool to help Dr. Green get healthy next. So he should be getting started soon. So that was cool. Thanks for sharing that. Appreciate that. And thanks for joining us. Yeah. All right, cool. Well, let's see. What are we going to talk about? Man, I'm still feeling it, guys. Emotional, all these stories and transformations. So as all of you guys hopefully know by now, if you don't, you must be under a rock. But starting on September 2nd, so not that long ago, Optavia announced and released the Essential Start promotion. You guys know about the Essential Start promotion? I'm hoping everybody knows about it, especially our coaches. If you're a client, you probably don't know about it. So I'm glad we can share it with you. But this is probably, I think this is the second time in Optavia's history they've ever done anything like this, where they've discounted the program. So this Essential Start promotion is for new clients only, or for clients that haven't ordered within a year. And so they discounted it an additional $50 or $50 off the original price, which I honestly don't believe our program is very, very inexpensive, because, you know, when we look at the value of what we get, you know, the support of a coach, a guide, someone that's there for you every step of the way. You know, as coaches, guys, what are you worth? You know, what are you valued at? That they have the support, they have community, they have this. Could you imagine if all of your clients got on this every single week? Like, think about that. This is a community call. Could you imagine if all of our clients were on a call like this? Or the people you do health assessment with, and they have that fear of, well, I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I'm going to be successful. And then they hear stories like this. Like, could you imagine, you know, how much more successful they would be on their journey if they plugged into a community like this? So we think about our community. We think about the coach. We think about Dr. A's transformation system. What really separates us from anything else out there is that we focus on teaching people how to change their behaviors, how to change their mindset, how to make this a lifestyle. So it's not a diet, as Shadon was talking about earlier. And then we provide their food for them. Brother did a great job talking about that. Like, it's easy, it's convenient. Food is provided for him. He don't have to think, he don't have to guess. It tastes good, it's healthy, and all you got to do is eat the food. And they're only, as clients, we only spend $13 a day. You know, I don't know about you guys, but I used to go out to Chick-fil-A and spend $13 on one meal. So when we think about what our program is worth, it's the value we have in it. I personally think it should cost more. But for Optavia to do this and to discount it $50 is amazing. It's amazing. It's awesome. And then I know a lot of coaches are putting an extra $25 on it. So like, I'm doing that. And you don't have to, you know, if you want to, of course, that's your decision. But a lot of coaches are putting an extra $25 on that. So it's $75 off for your client to get started their first month, which brings it down to like $11, $12 a day or something like that for 5 meals a day, which, and it's going to change their life, which is amazing. So, so that started September 2nd. And that's going till October 2nd is that Essential Start. So this is a great opportunity for most of us here are coaches. And as coaches, we know that we're here because we want to help people. It's always about the people. It's always about the story. but we're also here to build a business. You know, a lot of us want freedom. A lot of us want to match. I know a couple coaches on here want to be able to walk away from a job that they don't like. So we're also here because we want to build a business. From a business standpoint, this is an amazing opportunity to build and grow your business. This is a great opportunity to do that, because now you have the potential to bring on a lot more clients, because everybody wants a discount. Everybody wants to save some money. So just a few tips I have for you guys on how to really focus on maximizing this and building your business. One is go back to all of those health assessments that you've ever done, you know, when those people were not yet ready. You know, whatever the reason was, maybe it was mentally, maybe it was financially, you know, go back to them and let them know that Optavia has a promotion that's going on till the end of the month, and it's going to be a little bit less for them to get started. Great opportunity. So pull out all those health assessments, just let them know, I was thinking about you, and this is an opportunity where I want to help you reach your goals. You guys remember those health assessments where you ask them, what do they want, why it's important? Pull those assessments out and follow up and ask them, hey, do you still want this? You know, I remember you told me you wanted more energy to play with your kids. Is that something you still want? Well, how are you doing with that? You know, just check in and then let them know, well, hey, this is what we got going on. It's available. Do you want it? I'm throwing on an extra 25, you know, it's available. So follow up with all of those past health assessments. For those that's been here longer than a year, let's say we don't have many, we have a few. You can run a report on, pull out all of your inactive clients that haven't ordered in a year, and you can offer them that, promotion. Referrals, you guys know we are a referral-based business, right? We are a referral-based business. Is probably one of the best ways you can build your business, is because your clients are walking billboards. Your clients are walking billboards for you. So if you haven't yet explained and showed your clients on how to refer people to you, then that's something you want to do. And so the way I like doing it is I tell all of my clients, and I do this during the journey kickoff call. You guys know that call the night before they start, the night before call? I do this during that night call. I tell them, this is what the first 4 days are going to look like. You know, you might experience the lightheadedness and headaches and things like that. Push through. Day 4, it's going to go away. But after day 4, you're going to have increased energy. You're going to start feeling good. You're going to start sleeping good. The weight's going to start coming off. People around you are going to start noticing. Your coworkers are going to start asking you, what are these little bars you're eating? Your friends and family are going to notice, because they're going to invite you to the family gatherings, and you're probably going to say no to the cake. So when people start noticing and asking, and if they decide they want to do this with you, don't try to explain 5-in-1 and fat burn or ketosis or none of that. Just connect them with me. And I will take them through a health assessment, find out which program is right for them. And then I'll explain the price and all of that to them, but based off which program is right for them. I do this with every single one of my clients in that journey kickoff call, because I want them to know how to start thinking about referring people to me their first week. And then of course, during those check-ins, I'm also going to let them know, hey, who's noticing, especially during the celebration call. If any of you guys ever done a celebration call with me, I always ask, who's noticing, who's asking, or who do you know that needs this? And I'll tell them, you know, connect them with me, or this is also where I'm going to mention the coaching opportunity. So this is something that, you know, you might want to coach them yourself financially. This is what's possible. They know you, they trust you. If they have questions, they're probably going to ask you anyways. They're not going to ask me, even though on paper, I'm their coach, but they know you. So they're probably going to coach you. So you're going to be coaching them, but I'm going to be getting paid for it. So you might as well get paid for doing it. You might as well coach them. This is a conversation I'm having during that journey kickoff call. But referrals, that was the point is referrals. We want to set them up in advance. And this is a great way to utilize and maximize this incentive that Optavia is doing, is letting your current clients know hey, right now we have a promotion going on. Who do you know that would want to do this with you? It's going to cost them it's going to be $50 less for them to get started. And if they do get started, I will put a $25 credit on your account. So it's a win-win-win. They're getting $50 off for starting. Because you referred them over to me, I'm gonna put a $25 wellness credit, referral credit on your account. So now once you do this, they're like, well, man, I want to refer people over to you because I can save some money for my kit, for my program, and they're also going to be saving some money. So great opportunity, guys, referrals. If you haven't let all of your clients know about this promotion, make sure you do that this week, like tonight and tomorrow. Go just let them know what's going on and what's happening, and then ask them, who do you know that needs this? You know, or who wants to get healthy with you? Referrals is great. When we think about business building, I've done this with quite a few people, I actually did it with the girl. I invited her on this call. She didn't jump on, but me and her have been talking about coaching for a few months now. And I told her about the promotion that's going on, but I talked to her. She's very entrepreneur and she's business minded. So when I approached her with this, I talked to her as a business standpoint. I said, hey, right now is the best time for you to become a coach, because all of your friends and family, when they get started on program up until the 2nd, they're going to get $50 off on their program. So this is a great opportunity for us to build your business because the program is discounted. Because again, everybody loves a discount. So those people that you've been talking to about coaching, go back to them and they haven't started yet, go back to them and let them know now is a great opportunity to buy your coaching kit and start, because all of your clients are going to come in with a discount. And that's going to be gone after October 2nd. So let's get them on. Let's help get your first 6 to 7 clients within the first 30 days. You'll make about $500 that month, and they're going to get the discount. Does that make sense? Yep. Okay, cool. So that's our Essential Start promotion. Does anybody have any questions on that? Questions on the Essential Start program, how to use it? I know we had a couple of coaches that were messaging me because they weren't seeing the discount. In order for you to get the discount, you have to have the books in there, you know, which I'm hoping we're ordering the books for people anyways, and we're not just selling them food. We're not just selling them a diet, but you have to have the books in there, and you have to have one of the essentials kit or 17 boxes, and then those 5 free boxes pop up. So I know a lot of us do it a different way, where you put the kit in there and then you choose their 5 boxes in the kit. If you do it that way, the $50 discount won't pop up. You have to just choose the kit and then go to add the books, check out, and then those 5 free boxes will be there. And then you can go and customize and edit those 5 free boxes that Optavia chooses to get the 50%, the $50 discount. All right, anybody, any questions on that, the Essential Start promotion? Go ahead, Shirley. Come off mute and let us know.
Would you just repeat, because that is would you just repeat that? Choose the kit, add the books, and then what did you say?
And then just go to checkout. Yeah, and then just check out. So what a few coaches do is, it's like a little hack to save a few dollars, about $6 or $7, is that they'll add the kit plus the boxes, plus the food, and then manually choose the 5 boxes before you go to checkout. And then the kit usually comes out like $7, $8 cheaper for some reason. But if you do that, you won't get the $50 off. You actually have to add the kit, or if they have dietary restrictions, you have to manually choose 17 items and then add the books. And then once you push checkout, Optavia will have the little box where you can edit the 5 free boxes, and then that's when the discount will be there.
Okay.
And if you have questions with that, just let me know or let your coach know while you're ordering. Any other questions on that? Nope. Okay. Two more things I want to discuss and talk about. I know they talked about it on the Monday night call if you guys were on yesterday, but I just want to make sure everybody knows about the Health and Hope Night tomorrow that Optavia is hosting. It's pretty much exactly what we just did now with, with our clients and, everyone sharing their story. But Optavia is doing it on a larger scale with thousands and thousands of coaches. So tomorrow is the Health and Hope Night. I don't know if you guys can see my screen, but I think they do it every other month or every month or like every other month. Optavia hosts an event with certified coaches, and it's tomorrow at, here's the time. So 5:30 Pacific Standard Time, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And this Health and Hope Night is pretty much just going to be focusing on healthy body, healthy mind, and healthy finances. This is where you want to invite your clients and especially your candidates. Anyone that you've been talking to about Optavia, anyone you've been talking to about program, this is where you want to get them on and let the community do the work for you guys. For example, like what we just did this first 30 minutes of this call, again, if our candidates heard these stories, they're already ready to go. Now we just need to find out how the program can help them. But these are a powerful tool when it comes to business building, is utilizing these tools. But we're also doing, so this is something you want to get your clients on and candidates. Another thing we're also doing tomorrow, so I'm gonna stop sharing, is the monthly rank up call. Our monthly, we only do this call once a month. It's the Fraser Rank Up Celebration Call, where we celebrate all the clients that ranked up. Within our group, we had some amazing accomplishments. Actually, a lot of accomplishments I'm going to run through real quick is last month was the biggest sponsoring month we've ever had since I've been a coach in our group. Last month was the biggest sponsoring month. And that's huge, guys. This is how we impact and help more people. Is we bring on coaches, because through coaches, we're able to indirectly help more people. So last month was the biggest. So that was a huge accomplishment. That was exciting. And I know there was a lot of new coaches here within the group that are here now that, so welcome to the team, welcome to the family. That's one excitement. We have a coach that ranked up to director for the first time. Let's everyone clap for Ricky.
Yay.
Ricky Thornton ranked up to director, which is, she was so close to executive director, really close. I know for sure she's going to hit it this month, but that's a huge accomplishment. And because, and of course on her team, you had Carol ranked up to senior coach, Shirley ranked up to senior coach, which was huge, amazing. Yep. A couple of coaches that were very close to senior coach that I'm pretty sure will hit it this month. Felicia was very close on Tamara's team. And Lanita also was very close to it. So I'm pretty sure she'll hit it again this month, which is exciting. That all that means is that we're growing and we're helping a lot of people. So congratulations on an incredible month of August. So for September, I want to put a little challenge out there for you guys. As far as, and it was August was a strange month, because I remember I was talking to Jamil about this, and usually after convention is when you always see an explosion in Optavia, like company-wide, a huge explosion. It's usually the biggest month in the business. And for one reason or another, it wasn't. And I don't know if it's just all the stuff going on with COVID and people going back to school and work or whatever, what the case may be. And I think that's one of the reasons why Optavia did this promotion, this Essential Start promotion. I don't know, but I think so. But I think it'd be really cool if we made September a record-breaking month for you personally and as a group. So as a group, the most amount of clients at our group, just our team, is 75 clients. 75 clients is the most as a group we've brought on. which is a lot, and it's really, really good. So this month, I want to try to beat that. I want to try to beat that record, but that's only going to happen if we personally set a goal to break your own record as far as the amount of clients you're going to come on. So you guys either hold up, put it in the chat, or hold up on your hands. What's the most amount of clients you brought in a month? In 1 month, what's the most amount of clients you brought in? Either put in the chat or hold it up. Got Tamara said 7. I like it. 0. 4 said 3. 0. Barbara, that's impossible. 0 clients. You've had a client. You can't have brought on 0. Okay, so whatever it is, make it a goal this month and write this number down. This month, I'm going to utilize this Essential Start promotion, and I want to beat my own record. And that's it. That's your goal. Your goal is to beat your record. Challenge yourself to make September a record-breaking month for you. So if you've brought on 0 clients, your goal this month is to bring on 1 client. Just find one, which is not hard with the $50 off, and people, as Flora talked about, with this obesity epidemic we're in. If you brought on, let's see, Yadira said 11 clients in 1 month. So Yadira, this month, beat that. So now your goal is at least 12 clients this month. Flora and I, we set a record for 20 clients. I mean, we set a goal for bringing on 20 clients this month. So that's our goal. So I'll show you guys. Today we updated our whiteboard. I don't know if you guys can see it over there. And we have lines on there, and we put potential clients. We have all of our clients on there. And so we set a goal that this month, that's what we're going to do. Utilizing this Essential Start promotion, and the Health and Hope night tomorrow. And then also tomorrow at 6 p.m. is our Rank Up celebration call, where we're going to be celebrating all of the coaches that ranked up in the month of August. Okay. So does anybody have any questions? Any other questions? Hi, Shauna. Welcome. Shauna just became a coach 4 or 5 days ago.
Welcome.
Yeah. Yep. Hi, Shauna.
Hi,
Actually, I'm going to put you on the spot, Shauna, because we actually haven't had a chance to meet. She's on Jason's team, but she just bought her coaching kit. We've messaged on Messenger, so good to meet you. But Shauna, maybe you can just really, really quick to share a little bit about your progress, because I know you've done amazing on the program. Just tell us a little bit about how you've done on the program and what made you decide to become a coach.
Okay, so I'm on day 18 of the program. I haven't even finished my 30 days yet. I'm on day 18 and I've lost 19. I'm right at 19 pounds that I've lost so far. And the reason why I decided to become a coach is because I've been a yo-yo dieter for like the past 10 years. I've been trying to get some weight off of me. So I've done keto, I've done vegan, I've done fasting, I've done just all kind of stuff. Just anything that I would see, I would try it. So I was hesitant with this one because Jason had been telling me about it. I had been seeing his page. He had been telling me about it, but I was like, oh, yeah, I didn't want to pay that much for the food. But I saw the interview that he did with one of his clients that he had signed on, and I was like, you know what? I'm that's it. Forget being cheap. I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. So I did it, and the fact that it was working so good for me, and I saw how easy this was, and how much I enjoyed the food, even the food that they gave me, and then the food that I make, my lean and green meals. Like I'm just really being creative with my food that I eat every day. It is just like this. I can stick with this not just for these 30 days, but continuously. So I just feel like it's just changed my life as far as how I feel about food, how I eat, just everything. I just completely feel different. So I want to share that with as many people as I can, because It's already done wonders for me, and it's only been 18 days.
I love it. Very nice. Thank you for sharing, and welcome to the team. Welcome to the
Yes,
family.
welcome.
Yeah, welcome. So Sean and I, we had a meeting. We're going to meet, but our schedules didn't click, so we couldn't get on. And this was like after like a day or two of buying her coaching kit just to meet. And then we didn't have that meeting, but she said, but I have a client I want to sign up. So we haven't even really got her going, but she's already signed up her first client, which is amazing. So congratulations, and welcome to the team. This is the team. This is your community. All right, friends. Well, I'll put the recording in the group, in our Rise to Freedom group. And thank you guys all for being on. Thank you guys for sharing. We'll see you guys all next week. Everybody have a good night. Let's go break some records and let's get some people healthy.